Yeah, man,
Your
my man.
reaction?
I was pulling for Charlo, you know what I mean, and I was fighting with all these Mexicans in my gym, leading up to the fight.
What they
You know what I mean?
saying? What they saying?
Well, they're like Charlo is too little, and I'm like, bro, Charlo's bigger than that man. Naturally, you know what I'm saying? He's taller. He was, you know what I mean? I don't know how that man made weight. And really my problem was I kept comparing, and that wasn't even a problem. I kept telling the context is. I was like, comparison to me fighting them, Charlo was the bigger man. Now that was at 154, and that was also what 2018. Um, things change, and people grow, and it wasn't even that Canelo's still 8'5'9" maybe. Charlo is taller and it has a bigger frame. It's just when you looked at their bodies, you could tell who put in the work and who didn't look like they put in work. Charlo's body looked like he just didn't have to make weight.
Do you feel like some of that weight that he had was basically more water weight than anything else?
Where he didn't have no muscle definition, nothing, man. And I'm thinking like you should have gone put on some, a few pounds of muscle weight and struggled a little bit to make weight. You know what I mean? Because that's what Canelo did. That's why his back looked like that. And yours kind of look, you know what I mean? Just SpongeBob SquareBody.
um, we talked about, we I got your prediction on the fight. You said that, Jermell had a good chance. You did say it was a 50-50, but you also said that Jermell Charlo hits harder. And I know that you were at 54 for both
Yeah,
of these guys. So it was really hard to kind of like figure out, who is the guy. But then in the same time, it's like Canelo's king at 68, and he's
yeah.
been there for a little bit longer. Um, Now durability, when it comes down to, do you think that was the main factor in this fight?
Like you think like Charlo wasn't able to take it anymore.
I mean, he
And that's
from
why he
round
was
one. I mean,
around.
well,
Yeah, round
let's go
two.
off
He
that.
yeah
The first two rounds, you seen the jitters. First of all,
yeah he seemed scared. And I mean, he felt like there was a shot he caught in his glove, and he was like, nah, I'm not doing none of that. But the
mm,
thing is, what was his? I don't know what the plan A was. What was plan A? Was it just to move? Was it to hit and move? Because it just seemed like he went to whatever that was and did not try to plan B, C, nothing. And his corner had nothing to give him either. His corner had
mm.
no instructions for him. It was like, hey, let their hands go. I don't know, man. It's
Did you feel
I
like did you
don't know.
feel like he came for the check?
Not at first. You know what I'm saying? I think he came to really win, but then
He got hit in that elbow and shoulder, and he
it was
said,
like, nah. Let me get this money and not get knocked out so I don't lose my stock. I think he did after a while because the fact that he's like, I'm proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for not getting knocked out.
yeah, basically. Um, and most people can't say, you're not in his shoes. But if I was him, I would blame his layoff. I'd be like, look, it would have been a different story if I had a fight, you know what I mean, within the last 15 months. That's his best bet.
Mm, mm. Do you believe? And a lot of people have been talking about uh Canelo has been falling off a few steps. You fought him at 54, where he was actually throwing combinations. Um, this is a different Canelo that is kind of infatuated with his power. Do you believe you've basically fought the better Canelo?
No, I don't think so. I think, after Canelo lost to Floyd, he got his ring IQ got a lot, got much better. Even his footwork got better. You know,
Mm,
it- for the time when he was still letting them hands go, his speed was up. I think Canelo got a lot better, and I think Charlo did too. Even since I fought him, but Charlo was on that uprising, and then he had a 15-month. Imagine having you knock out Tony, you have a draw with Castano, you come back and knock out Castano, you're unified champion, and then you don't fight for another year and a half. All that momentum just crash and burn. You know what I'm saying?
Undisputed, undisputed.
That's undisputed, man. And then just that momentum goes away. And then he comes back to fight Canelo, and I think it would have been a better fight if he had a little activity.
You think that would have been a major difference or same outcome?
It, you know,
Power is power.
it may have been as